The ancient city of Sana'a, cradled by mountains, where a year of war has cast a long shadow. This is 10-month-old Marwan, weakened by hunger. It's long been a threat to Yemen's children, but the United Nations says the risk of severe malnutrition has doubled in just 12 months. And the threat of famine now looms over half the country. Here in the capital, a queue for aid from the World Food Programme. Prices have soared because of a Saudi blockade, a chokehold on a country that imports 90% of its food. Well, the temperature is rising here and tempers are fraying. Now, what people get when they come here is a food voucher. It's supposed to be enough to feed a family for a month, but many here are telling us they need a lot more help. One woman has just said that she and her family, including her children, are living on tea and bread. And then there's this, the impact on Yemen's schools. More than 1,000 are reported to have been damaged or destroyed by all sides during the conflict. The principal of Shahid Ahmed Al Sayani School tells us it was hit 3 times by the Saudi-led coalition. Half the classrooms were demolished, but no pupils were present at the time. The teachers carry on as best they can. This is 4th grade maths. But these 10-year-olds have already learned hard lessons about war and loss. I'm scared they'll target our house, says Wada, and our friends' houses, and the whole village. Even before the bombing began, Yemen was the Arab world's poorest country. Some here believe it has been set back by decades. The United Nations says this is a forgotten conflict, partly because Yemenis can't easily flee to Europe.
I'm afraid there is a link. I see that the international community, and particularly Europe, has now garnered much more support and also political action because the Syrians and the Iraqi are now coming in large number to Europe. If the Yemeni would do the same, I'm sure there would be more attention for Yemen.
But there's been precious little attention for victims like 14-year-old Mohammed. An airstrike hit his neighbourhood as he slept. There was a burst of fire and I started screaming, he says. My grandfather was killed and 2 of my uncles. By God's will, we'll soon get revenge on the enemy. More peace talks are coming, but too late for Mohammed. He will carry the terrible scars of this war for the rest of his life. Orla Guerin, BBC News, Sana'a.